Hey guys, what is up? Welcome to Set of Crypto, one source for all crypto related and technicals. I'm your host Martin, and this is episode 475. Stocks midday and crypto. Now, if you're catching this stream live, welcome, and if you're catching the replay and have any suggestions for us, please leave a comment below. We want to know what you're thinking. Also, if you want to be up to date with the latest crypto related news and technicals, make sure to subscribe, hit that like button and that bell so you're notified when we go live. If you want to keep on chatting with us once the stream is done, join us on Discord. Links in the description, guys. So is link to our Twitter in case you want to engage with us there, man. Step 1, hit it. Step 2, reboot. Yo, yes, that is precisely what's happening. It's just for some reason the stream is going insane, and I'm still getting this thing that says that the frames are lower than they're supposed to be, but my OBS tells me it's going out properly. So there's something weird happening between YouTube and this, right? Look. It tells me it's going properly, right? I can't see it right now. Let's go here, man. Here it tells me that I'm going out at 7,200 or 5,000 kbps. It's above 5,000 the whole time, and YouTube just keeps giving me a warning that says the stream is not at the bit rate that it's supposed to be. So I'm not sure, man. I'm not sure what's happening with YouTube. It's off for some reason. So, Now it tells me that connection is good, so that's just weird. I'm not sure. It's acting weird. YouTube's acting weird. With that said, let's keep on moving and keep on pushing through and see what's happening with this, right? Hit the like. My frames look good. Yo, yeah, I got a new camera. It looks fine now. Maybe it's something off, I guess. Now it should be fine. Now it tells me no data. Weird. Yo, what's up, dude? Now it says excellent condition. There we go. Apparently now it's good. So let's keep rolling, right? Hey, everyone that's in. Yeah, for joining me. Doesn't matter. Chocobo Coco, Ice Up, Carthago, Philip. Who else was here earlier? Soka, Synthros, Douglas, first. Yeah, you were the first one, Douglas. Never been here, man. Jeez, it's weird. Now we're live, I think. Now everything's good. What is happening? Again, I don't have a list right now, so we're just going to go off whatever you guys are requesting. So, if you want to talk Stocks, request stocks. If you want to talk crypto, request crypto, right? That's this show. It's basically unprepared. Just jumping live. I haven't looked at the markets. I've had a really hectic day at the office, so not been looking at the markets. I've just been basically going through a lot of stuff right now. So let's get started, right? What is happening with Bitcoin, I guess? A lot of people are worried about it. Isub says, can I ask what camera? Is it a Logitech Brio or did I go DSLR? I went mirrorless, yeah. I'm using a Canon RP with 35mm 1.8 f or focal aperture lens. That's what we're going with. PLTR? Sure, man. Let's get that one on the list. We're going to do that one right after Bitcoin. Looking for the like that haven't hit like. Yeah. Harmony 1. Sure, let's do 1. Again, I'm just populating the list right. Crypto. Ultra likes for TA. Yes. Something like that. Nice, good stuff. Yes, the camera's good, man. The camera is really, really nice. I like it. It's better. Much better than the other one. I've shown the comparison before. So let's figure out what we're doing, right? Satoshi, good question. I'm not sure. So where are we at with Bitcoin? We're still below an area that we want to be above, and we discussed it yesterday. I know it has a lot of lines. That's fine. A lot of people don't like the lines. I don't mind them. There are supports, potential supports, right? From different time scales, the 1 hour, the 4 hour. I should just assign them to where they belong, but right now they're all coming on the daily, and that's fine for me, right? I want to see if we're going to hit that support. When I look at the daily, if we haven't made support or not. So right now, Bitcoin holding support at 46,834, right? That would be this line here. We're above 48,218 and still trying to climb up a little bit. We're still rejecting, right? We're rejected 51,215. We're rejecting being above this blue line, right? And I talked about that line yesterday at night. I said we want to be above that line. We actually want to close the day above 51,250 if we want to be good, because guess what's going to happen here, right? Right now, this line here, when we open up tomorrow, if I just move to tomorrow, right, the 25th, guess what we're going to have here? Right, this day here, we're going to have a double resistance overhead. We're going to have 51,250 and that blue line as resistance. We're going to have a double resistance to get above. It's going to be tougher, and we could reject harder. So I really, really wish Bitcoin would get things together and just go up, close above. Closing above 52,000, it would be better, right? But right now, imagine we close here, right? We're gonna have immediate resistance tomorrow, double resistance, if we are to move higher. I'll make this larger in a second so you can see what I'm talking about, right? Right there, double resistance. Now we managed to get Bitcoin to close above. Guess what's gonna happen at the opening, right? We're gonna have the complete opposite, right? If we're above this area, we're gonna have a double support. That's why it's important for Bitcoin to close above 51,250. That's why I'm telling you guys that Bitcoin is gonna be better if it does get above that level. It just really needs to get stuff together. I mean, it needs to pump and close above that area. It has not been able to do so, right? It's been rejecting 51,000 area. Neutral on the RSI, so we're cooling off a little bit. We haven't gone to the sold area. We haven't gone to the oversold area in a while. Last time Bitcoin hit oversold on the daily, it was on March 2020. Ever since, it did sold before in September, but that's about it. It's been really high, so it could be trying to reset some oscillators, right? It could be trying to reset some oscillators. Again, I would be feeling more confident on Bitcoin if it was above that area. Like I said yesterday, short term for Bitcoin, short-term trend could be turning bearish. Long-term trend still bullish AF. Short-term trend could be turning bearish. I don't like that, because a lot of people are expecting, well, where can we go, right? I talked about that yesterday in the Parabolic advances. We drop like 20,000 or some crazy number, so we can hit that curve and bounce, right? So again, look at that, right? Popped up, hit that 51,000 area, hit 51,250. We rejected 1, 2, 3 times, and today are like, damn, dude, we're going down. We cannot sustain it. We don't have anything bullish, low, lower, negative, or negative, right? Again, just that we hit here oversold. We're sitting neutral at 43.59. But right now, our relative strength is pointing down. It looks as though we're still going to lose relative strength. We could come down here to the $45,000 area again, make potential double bottom, and then rally on that. That could be a possibility for Bitcoin on the 1 hour chart. What is Bitcoin doing, right? Again, on the 1 hour chart, we have this resistance. We're failing to get above it. Right now, we got above it, but just on sideways motion, nothing with strength, right? And we're rejecting that 20, and right now we're trying to hold on to it, but we're still below 49,691. So we're being sandwiched. Being sandwiched between a support and a resistance, right? It's not looking like the prettiest. It's there, it's stuck, it's wanting to do something, but it's not being allowed to go up or down. It's just stuck right now. Just buy $10 of Bitcoin every hour. Yeah, that'll be a good hedge against the price. Low high negative looks like a low high neutral at 47.50. That's where we're at right now. But again, it's failing to determine where it wants to go, right? Even here, right? Look, high, low, positive, low, lower. Nothing bullish. Nothing bearish. It's just sideways motion. We're falling into the sideways motion. Bitcoin and the Parabolic Advance. Let's discuss that because we haven't talked about that today. At the Bollinger Bands and go on the weekly for this. Where are we at in that Parabolic Advance, right? We're trying to run. What's going to happen? We're going to get some retrace happening here, right? Look. Hi, where can we go on that area, dude? Right now, if we want to drop all the way to that line and hit support, we'll be looking at a 66% drop, and that rise would put us around a $19,000 area. Do I like that? No. Is it a possibility? Yeah, it's slight, but it's there, right? It's a slight possibility that we could be trying to move down to hit support at the Parabolic Advance level. Could we do it on the weekly over the next couple weeks? Still, yes. The answer would be yes. It just depends when we go there and when we hit it. But, you know, the more it takes for us to get there, the shorter the move is going to be to hit that support, right? So we managed to pull, how many weeks is this? This puts us by May, right? On May, if we get there on May 24th, the week of May 24th, we're looking at a potential drop of 44% from where we're at right now. Again, you know, really Bitcoin does have area to move to the downside. I don't like that. It would be nice if they were closer, right, to that line. If the move was a bit shorter, it would be really good for Bitcoin. Again, I was checking last run. Most of the drops were around 40%. We didn't get anything bigger than that until we actually broke, even from here to here. Look, we're looking at a 58% drop to the channel and more. That's the largest drop we got, right? And then from here to here again, this is about a 40% drop here. And then back here, this one, you know, we're to the wick. We're looking at a 40% to, 40%. 42% drop to the wick. So, you know, previous drops on the last one, we were there, man, right? About the 40s back here, right? On this previous one, look from high to low on the previous run, not even wicking there, but this was around a 60% drop. And right now, we're looking more like we're doing this run here on here, right? Like we're still very diverged. Look at that, right? This run here, it looks a lot more like this run here than this small run that we had and go back to get support. So, could we be getting a wild move down? Maybe that move at 60% would get us to that support line, right? That support curve. Do I like it? No, it's gonna be insane, dude. It's gonna be. I don't like it. I don't like Bitcoin right now. Not looking the strongest. The weekly is already almost bearish engulfing the previous week, so also not looking the strongest there, right? Well, already wicked lower. You're gonna see a lot of stuff here on this chart. Ignore it until we go on the daily and check what's happening, right? On the daily, I did some smaller fibs, high to low on the 1 hour chart. Or if you got some stuff, where can we go, right? From the high point to the low point, we're retracing. We got above that 382, but we hit a previous fib, right? We hit the previous 236 here, right? Also from a lower point to a higher point. So we're hitting another fib and we're rejecting it. So we're sandwiched between the old 36, the old 236 and this new 382. We finally broke it to downside, but we held support here on the short term. 236, right? We held support there at 9 in the morning. Right now, again, trying to go up. We're going to have resistance. It is really not looking too hot for Bitcoin, right? It is not the hottest looking thing for Bitcoin. Drop 66, sell the kids, the wife, the car, your liver. That's the deal of a lifetime. Yeah, if we drop 66%, it would be interesting for Bitcoin, right? And the move could be there. I'm not being bearish. Again, I'm not being really bullish. The short term can be bearish. Long-term trend is still bullish. We're still in that parabolic advance that we're talking about, right? We're still within that curve. We're still looking for upwards motion towards the long term. So again, this is quickly for Bitcoin. Let's go to PLTR. I don't remember. I don't know this one, so I'm not sure if we got something on the news. I'm not sure what this is doing actually. Let's go to the daily period out. It's dropping. Right, we have looked at this before. Interesting. Hit the 1618, and then we reject. Nice. We come back to that 786, trying to hold support. We're slightly below it. Not looking too bad here. I can't remember when we looked at this, but we had some divergence, some bearish divergence. Potential action to the downside here on PLTR. Hello, right? Strong bearish divergence, action to the downside. Pop. Doesn't get higher than the previous high, continuation to the downside. Low, high, negative morning. It's hitting bullish right now. So again, not the hottest looking thing right now, but at least this hidden divergence could make for some sideways motion. That would be interesting. That would be interesting here. This hidden divergence against the MACD and the RSI. So if we can try to hold on to that 786, get above it again, and try to get it back on track where it's pumping. I'm not sure again if this has news, like I said, right? On the weekly, we don't have a lot. We're the 1 hour. We had some bearish divergence here. Chart. Right, going slightly higher into the aftermarket. Then. I think they sold yesterday 3.7 million shares. Again, on this time, 2.7 million shares. I have Soka with me. It's actually on my ears, and he's the one that checks for the news while I'm live looking at stocks, because they have a lot of stuff going on. And while I'm doing the analysis, it's actually going back there searching for the news. So team up with Soka during the stream right now. You guys can't hear him, I think, because I have him on mute, so his voice not going through to you. But he's in my ear and he's telling me some of the news that are happening. That way I can get a better read on the stocks, because sometimes they just pump on in fundamentals, right? Or drop in fundamentals. And yeah, I don't know all the stocks, but there's so many out there. I'm not tracking all of them, right? I do not digest that many news a day. It's hard to know what's happening with everything. So it's cool to have Soka there telling you what's happening, sometimes with the news. Sometimes I assume it's on news, and then he just basically confirms that it's on news. You see what media is saying about Sailor bought Bitcoin? Yeah, I think he bought like a huge million of worth of Bitcoin, right? I think I retweeted something like that. Or MicroStrategies was buying some also. See, a lot of companies are taking advantage of the sell, right? A lot of companies that are bullish on Bitcoin are buying Bitcoin at lower price. Again, low high negative, let's low high neutral. 41.83. Let's see, it's hidden bullish, so the bearishness could still play. We're failing to get higher in the previous high. If we drop lower on the previous low, this bearishness is still triggering. If we felt the low drop lower on the previous low and we try to reverse, it could be that it's hidden bullish. It's trying to take hold and still manage to move the asset a little bit higher on PLTR. Again, not the strongest. How's Tesla today? Before I go to one, I gotta check out Tesla. I'm just curious today, like how Tesla's doing, because yesterday was red, today's green. Ooh, 3.82 is trying to recover. Nice. Again, hidden bullish could be trying to trigger action to the upside. Still got a long ways to go to that support or that resistance. You have another short-term resistance like this. We'll see. Thanks for PLTR. Yeah, no worries, man. Thank you for being here. Again, Tesla still has a bearish divergence, hidden bullish. Let's see how it's going to react. All right, let's go to one. How are the markets doing? I haven't done stocks today. Oh, one crypto harmony. So one USD. other markets right after this. So many people in here, so few likes. If you like what we do, hit like it on the sub. Join us on Discord. Links in the description, guys. Thank you for joining me tonight. Today. I'm used to doing the night stream. I'll always sing tonight. But thank you for joining me today. And when you realize some of your speech is on automatic, right? When you're saying like, thank you for joining me tonight. Like, geez, man, I'm just so used to saying on the night stream that it's weird to say it on the day stream. And it's like, you try to go to your default, right? When you're thinking about something else and your brain just goes automatic, you just need to keep on charting and pay attention to other things. And you're like, oh, Jesus, I just said tonight. You cut yourself. You're like, dang. Anyways, hit them likes, guys. Come on. We have very few people. Every like helps. It tells the algorithm that you like the content and you'll promote it to other people that have similar tastes like you. So if you want to help the channel and you cannot help because you already subscribed and you already, whatever, the likes help a lot. So help us out, grow, and, hit the likes, man. We'll hype for the likes. Low, high. Negative, want to give low, lower, right? Again, pumping on that, some hidden bullish. Great. Finding support at the 1618. Went down, wicked it. We are making a valid retrace on Harmony. So let's go low to high, right? We hit that 50%. We actually wicked very close to that 50% as well. We're bouncing, so we made a valid retrace. Zell's theory says that we usually retrace around 50. We know most retraces happen between 382 and the 618. So we're waiting to see what's going to happen there. One quick second, guys. I'm back. Daughter walked in. She needed help with the cell phone, so. Anyways. Bullish. Hit every 3.19. Let's go to the 4-hour chart. Y'all, no worries. Thank you for being here, man. I appreciate it. And again, sorry for a small intermission, right? Part of streaming during the day when the kids are awake and kids, they don't get it. They don't know what's going on. She's 2 years old, so she's used to coming into the office. For her, it's like the same time. She's not aware of time and what I'm doing here, so she just opens the door and walks in. Low. The negative warning, right? Negative warning, low, lower, low, lower. Nothing bullish on the 4-hour. Again, seeing that support. It looks like it's reacting like Bitcoin, right? We're getting the same nonsense here. Getting the same resistance, more or less. If I would have to guess something here, I would say it's just following Bitcoin, right? Again, neutral at 43.99, and it wouldn't be weird to see all the market follow. Wouldn't be weird to see all the market follow Bitcoin. On the short term, again, it's looking like a lot of stuff that we were charting yesterday. We didn't have this line last night on a couple of projects. It was not at 3 in the morning, but we were having this divergence, at least to here, right? So we had this hidden divergence for potential action downside. Again, double bottom potentially forming there. If I were to guess, we're probably hitting that throwback already as a support. I'll check that in a second. I'll just draw the divergence first. Again, hidden bearish against the MACD and the RSI. That would mean potential for action downside. And that's what we're seeing, that price resist going higher. And right now, resist going above that 382. Here in the short term, let's get this. Let's show this. I'm going to measure, right? I'm going to measure in a second. I want to see that we are within percentage point of what I would like to see this, right? So we are going to, I'm almost positive that we're going to be, yeah, even to here. It's around the 3% move. That's fine. Consider this a potential low bottom. Our line here would be around here. But look at that. We actually held it as support. So that would be our confirmation line. We have not broken it yet, which is good. We're trying to hold on to this. I think this blue. And here we'll be looking for a move, right? You know, we do know that on the bottoms, this again, potential Eve and Adam, we're looking at around a 33% retrace. So not gonna be that high actually. We're looking around 2.8 cents for the move. So I'll just put this line here as target. Confirmation. All right, that'll be our target right now. All right, that's what we said, 2.8 cents. So we can get there. Seeing right now 2.3. It's not a huge jump. And again, there seems to be a little bit of noise here, right? That could become a potential resistance. I'll do this line right now. Look, we're resisted here, held support here, held support here. Here we have some noise, so I'm not sure how strong it's going to be, but we might find a resistance around 2.5 on the way up. If we clear that, we could be looking for a confirmation hit of that 236. That would be a 2.79, very, very close to 2.8. We need to be right. This is 2.84, so again, very close. That we might be able to wick it. That is, if it remains bullish, right? If it doesn't drop below the confirmation line. Feels like a healthy shakeout. Yeah, it could be a shakeout, right? I wouldn't be disqualifying that. GR40R Capri, thanks for being here, man. Much appreciated. Anyone that's here, if you like what we do, hit the like button, sub, join us on Discord, links in the description. We've gone through the requests so far, so I mean, like I said, I don't have a list ready, right? It's just come in here. Basically, right now, it's do what you guys want, because I don't have a pre-stream list. I wasn't looking at anything. Let's go check out Ethereum because there's nothing on the list, so might as well see how Ethereum is doing. I haven't seen Ethereum at all. 1,619 is recovering some. Yesterday, I think we were at 1,500. Yeah, we even waked to 1,400 and change. It's recovering good. Double bottom again. Target to the upside on a move would be around 2,000 and change. We measured that. Similar stuff that's happening, right? We had the bearish divergence to here hidden. We still have it to here resisted at 1,674. Moving back down, trying to find support right now at 1,618. That's what we have there. We held support here on a wick. We held support here. We're holding support right now. Low, high, negative, less, negative, low, high. Nothing bullish right now. TRIT, native, sure. Thank you, Andrew, for being here, man. Much appreciated.
What's up?
Soul? Sure. When you said Soul, Synthros, just let me know. Is it Sologenic, Soul Crypto, or Soul Stock? Because I think there's so many Souls out there. Just let me know which one. Reef? Yeah, well, I'll put them on the list, right? We'll see how we start. Well, I'll be going through them. I'm not sure how many I'm going to be able to get through, right? We'll see. Can you explain how you would trade Ethereum to Bitcoin? You just look at upside down. You want Bitcoin to Ethereum? I mean, you look at the same chart. It's just whether or not you're going to be gaining or losing. No. You don't need to look at the upside down. Well, you could, but I'll just say look at if you're bearish on Ethereum to Bitcoin, that means that Ethereum is going to lose value against Bitcoin, right? Because Bitcoin's going to be worth more than Ethereum. And if you're looking bullish, Ethereum should be being worth more. If you flip it, right, and you're bearish on Bitcoin to Ethereum, it means Bitcoin's going to be worth more. So Ethereum's going to be worth more. So yeah, flipping it really doesn't change the analysis. Bake. Yeah, I'm not sure if we're going to be able to get to that one, right? Right. You would only go, well, in my case, I would only go to Bitcoin if I believe Bitcoin's going to sustain its value, and I'm going to be able to get more of that asset once Bitcoin drops, and but again, if the asset's trading against the dollar, it very likely it's also going to drop against the dollar. So, it just depends where you want to go out to, right? Some people just add to Bitcoin and see it as store value because the asset's going to drop against Bitcoin, and they can buy with the same Bitcoin that they just sold for more of that same asset they want to get. So it just depends, man. It really depends where you want to move to, right? But if Bitcoin, the market is falling, not gonna matter. I would rather get out to dollars if the market's falling, right, and then buy back in later with the same amount of money, a bigger position. It's just numbers, right? All right, team. $7.53. I'm not sure what this company's doing. I'm not familiar with it, so let's start checking it out. Native, more native. Low, lower, low, high. Yeah, nice. Some strong bullish divergence. Against the RSI on the daily, that could mean that we're going to get potential fraction of the upside. I'm not sure we're going to see it right now, but that's a possibility that we're looking at. I got this here for daily only. There, have to be visible. And low to high, right? Strong bullish. Potential fraction of the upside. We're trying to climb. We are creating some hidden bearish. That could be what's putting some pressure on the price to go down again, right? It's bearish. The trend for this, I'm going to zoom out a little bit to try to get the trend that we're looking at. We just have that hidden bearish against MACD, not against the RSI. All right, so we're making all-time lows, or close to all-time lows, right? All-time lows would have been here for this asset since it's listed. The weekly is not going to have a lot of data. I'm not going to go to the weekly. It's not going to help us out. So some hidden bearish is moving down on that. Trying to recover. We could be moving sideways or consolidating with that hidden bearish. If it fails to drop lower on the previous low, we could be getting continuation of this bullish divergence here. And again, potential fraction to the upside still. All right. Yeah, correct, Choco. Coco. Dude, your name's so hard to pronounce, man. Sure why. Let's go to MIDDAY. Yeah, no worries, Andrew, man. I like this stream. It's a little bit more chill than the night stream. In the night stream, we have a lot of people in the house. I don't mind having a lot of people in the house, for reals, guys. But this one's just easier going because, you know, it's just an hour. You know, it's fine to be here. It's fun to be. So, MIDDAY. Soga's telling me he's not finding any news. That's fine. Right, so from this high, the previous high to the new high, we don't have anything bearish. From the previous high, just against the RSI, I will be looking at this move right then above the high. So we'd have some strong bearish divergence. Actually, a downside, moving down. There again, I will be going over data. That's why I usually don't like to do it like this. Low, lower, negative, more negative, and low, lower still. So nothing bullish. This is a bearish divergence right now. Strong bearish divergence. Here, I'm sure we could throw some fips. We might be able to even use this low to high as our local fips. That's the local low, local high. All right, let's see where we went and how we bounced. We did go to that 786. That is a deep retrace. Most retraces happen between 382 and 618. Sometimes we do deep retraces or 100% retraces. We found support at that 786 and we're bouncing. Try to get above. Tried to get above the 236. We're failing and we're close to finding support at that 50% area. Again, it's upsloping consolidation. Also, if I extend this, it kind of looks like a rising wedge of sorts. Those tend to break to the downside, right? So again, rising wedge will be going from here to here, right? Again, this would just extend. On that, we could be expecting to see a measure move off the flag first, if not a measure move the pole. So let's get this going. And we'll put that on the breakout area. We're targeting around $8.10. Right now, $13.33. That would get us to hit that 618 again, and maybe try to find support there and bounce. We might be creating some hidden divergence by then. Yeah, we'll see. let's go on the balling on a crypto budget. What's up? What's the update? Still falling? Sideways motion right now. Not really falling. But yeah, we take a breather before you know that fall. I wouldn't be ruling out a fall on Bitcoin. Not really looking at its bullishness right now. Right? It's moving down. It's finally to get above 51,000. We need to close the day above 51,200. Otherwise, we're going to have double resistance to the upside. A lot of people saying Bitcoin defies odds. Yeah, but you know, we'll see. We'll see. Short term, high to low, high to low, high to low, low to high, negative, more negative, low to high. Again, the on the weekly here, right? We did manage to pump a little more. Let's get rid of this on the daily. That's fine. And then go from negative to more negative. And with that, we have some bullish divergence, right? Some hidden bullish divergence for potential action to the upside. That's fine. Here, that actually would have played here. We got up, hit that 20 and rejected. And on that second move, down, right? We're going slightly lower than the previous low, or at least sideways on the price, right? So we'll just call it sideways right now for the sake of argument and go a little negative, less negative. Hidden medium bullish divergence for potential action to the upside. And with that, we'll be looking at it pump to the upside. So again, moving down right now, hitting that close to 50% retrace and rejecting, right? On the weekly, we also hit that 20 and we're rejecting. So it's not looking bad. Let's go check out Sol. Phoenix Rising afternoon. Yeah, not really. Some, not a lot though. Kind of sucked. Really wish I would have gotten more sleep. Dude, who requested Sol? Sol Crypto? Alright, yeah. $17.45. Let's go to the daily. We are. So whatever bearishness we were looking for here, obviously didn't play right. And we knew it was a possibility. We said that it was a possibility. We've been calling that a possibility for a while. So high, higher, positive, positive, high. And then slightly, about the same. Let's see, 84.62, 84.30. It's very slightly lower. And this could be having some bearish divergence for potential action to the downside. Again, it's not the strongest thing we have, right? It's strong bearish, but you know, we are hitting that 4618, so we're retracing 100% of the way. We haven't pulled back down. I would love to see some pullback happening because that would give us at least a new area to fit. We're hitting the top of the fifth scale, so let's go to the 4 hour. Yeah, on the 4 hour, I'm looking more or less at the same move, right? Coming up higher here. And that would be creating some strong bearish divergence. But again, this project seems to be happening unaffected by Bitcoin's dump. So it's one of those projects that is dancing to its tune. It doesn't care what Bitcoin does, right? It's like, oh, Bitcoin's dropping. All right, I don't care. I'm going left. You know, everyone's going right. I'm going to go left. Why not? Show everyone out of sync, right? Again, there's strong bearish divergence, some potential for action to the downside. I'm not sure if we're going to get it. Again, if you're worried about your position, maybe set up a stop loss, but again, it's still really bullish. Overbought at 72.28. That's it. Nothing else here that is bullish right now. Let's go to the 1 hour chart. On the 1 hour chart, I mean, high to low. Low to high, right? So we have that bearish divergence right at that 4618. We're rejecting it right now. Again, we are rejecting on bearishness at a key resistance, let's say, but not really seeing it drop strongly. And guess what? Look, every time we're going higher, higher, guess what? High to low, bearish divergence strong, and move down to the 20, even that 3618 found support and pump. Guess what happened next? We went higher still, here to here, right? High to low, more bearish divergence, went down to that 20 and pump. Now we have bearish divergence. We no longer have it against the MACD because we're definitely going higher here. That is it. Neutral bought at 67.86. That is it. Again, some bearish divergence. Again, I'm not sure if it's going to trigger. It's really bullish. Hasn't really cared about Bitcoin going down. So if you guys like what we do, Hit the link on the sub. Join us on the Discord. Let's move on and check out Reef. 17 more minutes left here on the stream. So, Reef. Reef at 3.28. Again, Reef, I cannot do anything on the daily. Below the 1618, we're trying to test it again. We rejected the 20 already today. Initial 48.91. Let's go to 4 hours. What do we have here? Bearish divergence, section of downside. Move down on that. Low, lower, negative, more negative, low, lower. Nothing bullish. And going up, hitting that 20 and rejecting. So, not really bullish. Nothing bearish right now either. The neutral 46.34. It's not doing anything on the 4 hour. Let's go to the 1 hour. Not a lot of change from yesterday, right? We were looking at this move here. This is what happened. We went higher. Against the RSI, we would have anchored higher. And then this still lower on the RSI. So, hidden. Bearish divergence against the MACD. But against the RSI, look at this, right? Coming up higher. We're make this orange. Yes. So we know we talked about this right now. On the night stream, if this gets requested. Then we having that move, right? So, bearish divergence strong against the MACD. Against the RSI, hidden bearish. Moving down, hitting that 20, trying to find support and trying to hold on to it. And, dude. Could this be a support line? Yeah, it could be a support line. We're really far from it, though. And the other support line we would have is this one with that bearish divergence breaking it, confirming that we want to go bearish. Now, for anything that is bullish, we would have a sort of resistance here, right? Like that. If you look at this. Resistance, resistance. Resistance again. So it could be that we have resistance here. This was support, right? And resistance here. So we could be resisting, and we try to move down on that, right? That is it for Reef, man. Someone said bake, but before I do bake, I do have time still. I'll do bake. I just need to check something out. I gotta see this, right? I gotta see this, man. Us. Bitcoin, right? We got a death cross here. That is fine. I was really looking for this yesterday, that we were going up, right? And I wasn't saying that we're gonna get a cross, but I'm looking for that cross to happen, right? Whenever this comes up higher here, we get a cross with that 20 over the 50. Then we start crossing the scales one over the other one. Here we're gonna about to get a cross with the 100 under the 100. That's gonna put everything on the bearish perspective, basically short term for Bitcoin. And there'll be another dead cross happening. But I'm really looking for the golden crosses to happen. That's something I'm watching out for, right? The golden crosses. Now, Bitcoin here, I want to check if we're gonna get a cross. Here we already get a cross of the MACD over the signal line, and with that we know we should get action to the upside. We're crossing right now the MACD under signal line at the 0 line. Not the strongest indicator of action to the downside, but we are slightly above. So we could be looking for another downwards motion move. Maybe flirting MACD and signal line before we actually pump again. Let's get the 200 moving average here and see where we cross. Did this cross happen below the 200? Happen below 200. MACD strategy is a no-go, right? Above the 200, MACD strategy is a go. We are below the 200. So this cross was not a good trigger for MACD strategy, right? MACD strategy requires us to be above that 200 moving average for this cross to happen and for us to be able to go in. This cross, there's some rules, right? You have to get a cross of the MACD over the signal line. It has to be below the 0 line, but you have to be above the 200. We're not above that 200. We're below 200 on the 1 hour. But to get above that area, get a cross, and that would be a good entry for MACD strategy with some potential for strong action to the upside. Like the ones we got back here. Look, this happened right there. We were at the 0 line. Action to the upside. Then we got this cross that just, kind of killed everything. Here we flirted. Cross again above the 0 line. And the action downside. Gonna cross here. And see, we're gonna cross again. Let's get back to this on the 20. Keep on looking at this, right? Again, stuff I'm looking at. Usually. So let's move on to bake. Let's bake a cake. Bake. To the dollar. at $1.20, no, $1.53 on the daily. All right, so it's very new. Not a lot to chart here. If we fib it, again, I usually like to ignore the first day because it tends to be just noise. Don't know whether or not this is a real pump, but you know, we'll go low to high and we'll figure out where we're at. Yeah. So we are moving down. We already dropped below that 76. I don't like it. Let's get rid of the fibs. Nothing on the 4 hour. Nothing on the daily. Nothing on the 4 hour. We don't have a lot of information. So let's go to the 1 hour and see what we have there. Again, it's fine, guys. But new projects, when we don't have a lot of history, we don't have a lot of supports, we don't have a lot of resistances. We're gonna look at divergence. Figure out where we're at, right? Figure out where we're at. We have the hit bearish for potential action downside, or at least sideways motion. It looks like we opted for action to downside, bring below at 20. Low, lower, negative, or negative, low, lower. Here's some very, very slight bullish divergence. Strong for potential action to the upside, right? That's why we moved up. That's fine. Created that bearish, moving us down. Low, high, negative, less negative, low, high. Nothing that is bullish right now. Waiting for it to do something, right? What overlay? Bake BUSD. This. Dude, I'm not sure what you're watching, Coco Coco. I'm not sure what sides you're visiting, man, but jeez, man. I don't even think they're on the market, right? Are they to quote? Is that a quoting company? Are they floating out there? 42 people watching. I'm not sure how many like, but if you like what we did, like thumbs up, right? We only have 28 likes. We're like halfway through the likes. Come on, push some likes. Let's go bullish on the likes. Even if Bitcoin is bearish, let's go bullish on the likes. You haven't been to that side in 15 years, right? Right. Angela, I'm not gonna be able to finish it, I think. So yeah, I have 10 minutes. CFI, sure. I'll oblige. Do the bites, right? We'll try to get through that.
To do the bites.
CFI. Right on. Let's do it. All right, it's CFI crypto because I found CFI here to Ethereum and CFI as a company on the Euronext Paris. So let me know which one you want me to look at. All right. Chocobo Coco, you're funny, man. Angela, let me know. I'm running out of time. I only have like 9 minutes left on the stream, so please let me know if you want the crypto or the stock. Crypto, awesome. Thanks. There we are. Let's go against Wrapped Ethereum. Right on. Low, high, higher, and then higher here. Nothing bearish. On the short term, a little bit larger term, we do have some bearish against the RSI. I mean, that we could get potential action downside. We're moving down, pulling off a little bit here. We haven't quite gotten onto that bot area or this neutral zone. It's not doing that bad. We did create some hidden bullish here before that rally, but again, hidden bullish does not net this crazy movement to the upside. So I started in the 1 hour because we're here, but I should have really just started on the day. Move on to the daily. See what we have. Is this retracing something? Let's go high to low. High to low, right? Let's see where we're at. We're hitting that 618. We're rejecting it. Haven't gone higher than that. So yeah, we're looking for some potential rejection there of that 618. Today is pumping like crazy, right? I mean, it's already taken off. It's funny. A lot of people come in here and ask for assets that have already blasted off. This is already up 118%. For me, this is no entry. The risk to reward ratio that you could get here, although it could still go on higher, right? But your risk ratio right now is really high. You're more likely to have a flash crash or a correction happening or a pullback than you are to get more of a pump because you're already up 118%, right? On what? What is this pumping on? Do we know what this is pumping on? Are there news for this? Are they hitting an exchange? Are they, we know that when they hit an exchange, we do get insane prices to the upside, and then we get pullback happening. So there's some questions that you need to think about. If it's just pumping and it's running and you're trying to catch that spinning train, you're more likely to get wrecked than to do profit. So if you were not in here before this move, a couple days ago, maybe even this move, you're already looking at a potential crash coming, or a correction. Could it still go high? Could it still go higher? Yes. I'm not saying it can't. I'm just saying that the risk reward ratio right now, it's for me, I would believe this is more of a higher risk asset than something that I would be more profitable. Right? I mean, here already pumped 100%, so you already lost some of that action. And we don't even know what's pumping. It could be, for all we know, it could be an organized pump. Should you sell? I'm not sure whether or not you should buy or sell. I'm not even sure when you got in. So I'm not a financial advisor. I cannot give you that answer. If you feel that you should sell, you should sell. Maybe you should sell half of your stock. Maybe you should sell 25%. It's entirely up to you how much you sell. If you believe that you should be selling, again, it's up to you. So we'll see here. Let's keep on going, right? Again, low, high, negative, or negative. Nothing bearish, nothing bullish on the 1 hour. On the daily, let's go to the 4 hour. Again, not seeing a lot here, right? It's just low, lower, negative, or negative. That's fine. Low, negative, or negative. Nothing here. Nothing bullish, nothing bearish. It's just going up. Again, the pullback, right? The magical pullback. Again, it's trying to push back up. That's fine. Like I said, it could try to go on higher, but for me, if I were to get in right now, I wouldn't be getting in right now. If I wasn't in here, right, on here, I won't be getting in right now. I'm looking more for, I could be doing more damage to my account than profit. So for me, that is not an in. This is no longer attractive. Even though it's starting to flag and do something up here, which again, not the prettiest looking flag, for me, it would not be a good in. I'm not finding anything bullish to indicate an in. We're already overextended. We're like overbought. We haven't really reset the oscillators. We haven't cooled off. I mean, here, you could have been good here on an entry, right? You did have plenty of time here to enter on a potential retest of 100% retrace, right? And still get that action. But right now, it's just too high. So for me, no go. Thank you for asking about it, though. It's a nice project, I guess. Let's go to Binance. Sorry, Bitcoin. Not Binance. 48,990. Moving down still. Looks like we might be on target to retest 48,218. We're rejecting 49,619 right now. Let's see what the next couple of hours have in store for us. We do have the bearish divergence. Did Ethereum move up? Didn't Ethereum have a potential double bottom? Yeah, we did. We already looked at it, right? Again, moving down with Bitcoin. We're going to very likely retest this zone. So let's see, man. Let's see if Ethereum can hold and go bullish and bounce and hit its target up here at 2084. Not sure yet, right? Again, market's more or less bearish. Yeah, you might be able to set up a trailing stop loss, right? Like for a certain percentage to the downside, and then whenever it triggers, you just exit, right? Yeah, why not? It's a good strategy. Some people use it. Now, your question really should be, is this a profit that I want to take on this? Am I at the level that I want it to be when I open this position? Right? Greed can blind you. If you have a written strategy, execute it. Right? That would be the smartest thing you can do. Have a written strategy. Why are you getting into the asset? When are you planning to get out? What is your exit point? What is your walk away point? Where you really just get out and you don't care if it goes up or down. You made your return that you wanted to get on your investment. Right? Yeah, I already did one, man. We did everything. One was the third asset. Let's go do one real quick, and I have 3 minutes left, so recap one. $2.25 again. Moving down, finding support, right? We had the double bottom, bearish divergence, moving down, rejecting the 382, about to bounce. We're gonna have a resistance at 2.5 potentially. And again, if we move up the 236 and then above there, our target, right, at 2.8. If Bitcoin moves down and this moves down with Bitcoin, support here at this area, right? That is a walkaway point that we had. We supported once, twice. But if we broke below that, we could try to say goodbye, maybe to the double bottom. Particularly if we break above these lows, right? We could be looking for a larger structure double bottom. Maybe in the 4 hour, it would look like a double bottom. This would be one bottom, and then here it would be another bottom. So that would be a W shape here in the 4 hour, and it would have a higher potential target on the 4 hour chart. Still got to be determined, right? Again, we're breaking into the upside. We should be going for a move. The bearish divergence is there, and Bitcoin's not playing ball, right? Bitcoin still a little bit bearish feeling, right? Bitcoin's not feeling its bullishness. 45K coming, maybe 42 worse, 38. Yeah, we do have targets there. 49,000. Right. Again, targeted downside 48, then 46, then 45. Right. 46,800, 45,467. Then after that, 43,223. Those are targets to downside. Could Bitcoin come down to this level and do a large double bottom? Yeah, that wouldn't be bad at all, right? Imagine Bitcoin coming down here. Coming down here in one of these things and moving up. And then we have a double bottom here and then action to the upside. That would be a bullish double bottom. I'll be up for it. This is still to be determined though, right? So let's not be worried about Bitcoin yet. Again, I don't like the fact that it's not getting above certain resistances. Particularly on the daily, but see, today's not looking too bullish, right? Starting to go red almost. We're gaining 0.11%. At the beginning of the stream, we were like 1% up. So not its strongest. Yeah, it's gonna be it for tonight, guys. Today, it's 1:59. I gotta sign off. Thank you guys for joining me for this awesome edition of Instead of Crypto. If you like what we do, hit the like button, sub. Help us out with the likes. We're trying to grow this channel. We're trying to grow this community. If you really enjoy the content that we produce here, please hit the likes. That's gonna be it for right now. Thank you guys for watching again. Remember, all the information that we produce here is for entertainment and education purpose only. Please don't trade based on what you see here. Again, this is the Instead of Crypto. I'm your host, Martin. It was a pleasure being here. Talk about crypto to your friends, to your family, to your coworkers. And on that note, do those little things that are going to pop up on your screen right now. Hopefully they'll pop up on your screen. Here it is. There they are. Do those. Press like, press sub, press bell, slap the bell, smack the bell, and caress the likes. That's going to be it for tonight. Today. Jesus, I keep saying tonight. Time. I'll catch you again at 9 p.m. Central for our full-on edition of Instead of Crypto. Until then.